So are you ready to watch the market react to the Federal Reserve FOMC interest rate hike? What's good on team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. I'm sorry I am losing my voice, but I am going to be hosting a live stream 15 minutes before the FOMC rate decision, and that's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern time, or literally probably 1 hour from when I upload this video. All I ask you to do is drop a thumbs up on this video, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and turn on those post notifications, because YouTube will not alert you when it is that I go live unless you have those notifications turned on. And again, what exactly is going to be reported today? I'm going to break it all down for you. So I respectfully, even if you don't tune on in, I want you to be prepared. There's an FOMC rate decision, which means that the Federal Reserve comes together and decides how much they're going to raise interest rates. Are they going to raise interest rates 0.25%, 0.5%, which is what the market wants, or are they going to go back to what they've done at the past 4 times, and that's 0.75%? Now, let me explain. This video is going to be very short and sweet. If the Federal Reserve raises interest rates 0.75% or more, the market will drop. Like, plain and simple. Market will drop. It is because of the expectation that Jerome Powell set when he spoke, and he said that it could be as soon as December where they can begin to be less aggressive with their interest rate hikes. And it was during this speech, it was on a Wednesday or on a Thursday, market took off because we didn't know. We wanted it to happen, but it was that clear where he didn't have to say that. It wasn't a question that he was asked. He made the statement as the head of the Federal Reserve that it could be as soon as December that they could begin to raise interest rates less than 0.75% as soon as December. Now, their expectation is not to stop anytime soon, but because of the CPI data report yesterday coming in lower than expected, yes, I understand inflation is still very high, yes, but it's showing progress, right? It's getting better. So with that, and because of him saying that as soon as December, when someone in his position has the option to either talk about something or not talk about something, he voluntarily, before anyone asked anything, made the statement that as soon as December, we could potentially begin to shift in how we raise interest rates. And by him saying that, he at least has to be more than 50% convinced that he's going to do so, right? They're more likely to do so. Now, he's not going to say, yes, it's going to be on December when we're going to be less aggressive, because all these different other reports had to be released, right? And yeah, not all reports were great, right? With the unemployment reports, with the housing reports, not all of those were great. And I agree with you guys. But when people are asking, what is my expectation? Because he wasn't asked and because he voluntarily made that comment, I believe that the Federal Reserve will raise interest rates 0.5%, not 0.75%, especially because of the previous CPI data report that was just released, where the expectation was 7.3 or 7.4%, and it came in at 7.1. That is why I believe that the Federal Reserve will raise interest rates 0.5%. I think that the market will rise. But again, let me make this very clear. Just because I think something is going to happen does not mean that it's going to happen. I've been wrong many, many times. A good way to be able to manage your position size is to manage your risk. A good way to manage your risk is to manage your position size. So please do not put yourself in a position that you can't tolerate. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I know a lot of people, even that are part of my LPP group, that think that the market's going to sell off. And I respect that. I want each and every person to have their own opinion. I'm not going to be like other YouTubers where I get offended if you are trading the opposite side of something. I do not care, right? There's a lot of different ways on how to make money in this market. At the end of the day, as long as something makes sense to you, do it in a calculated way. Even if you see something to be very risky, again, a good way to be able to manage that risk is you can take a very, 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 very light position. Stop buying with 100% of your buying power if you can't tolerate it. Today's going to be a very risky day. A lot of volatility. Understand that. So if you're a beginner, then maybe don't trade. Or manage your position size. Very easy, right? We talked about it during our live trading session today with our LPP group. We're trading within this range for QQQ, and we're not really making higher highs above it. We're trying to hold above it, but we're not really making higher highs. And again, it does not surprise me. Market's going to trade sideways until this report is released. It is 11:02 a.m. This report gets released at 12 my time. So again, in less than 1 hour. So whenever it is that you see this video, just know that the report is coming. I'm going to be live streaming it. Make sure that you subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and we will experience it together. I'm going to go live about 10 to 15 minutes prior to the report, and I hope to see you guys there. Hope that it earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Friendly reminder, if you haven't entered our TechBuds Apparel giveaway, again, for every $1 you spend, it equals 5 automatic entries. Last week, we gave away a Beats Solo headphone. Every single week, we're doing micro giveaways, and they're just 1 week long. So you can enter to win a DJI Mini, you can enter to win a brand new iPad 2022, and even a brand new PS5. Our grand prize is $2,000, and if you enter within any of the weeks, you get automatically entered for that grand prize of $2,000, and that gets announced on January 6th. So again, if you have any questions, shoot me a direct message via Instagram, and that's that third link down below. If you want to be able to watch me trade live every day, learn a little bit more about it, see if it's a good fit for you first, and if so, click that second link in the description. And if you have any questions of trading related questions, send me a direct message via Discord, and that's that first link in the description. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.